everyone. I'm Richard Weil, and I am the owner and principal of National Restaurant Consultants. And we welcome you into the NRC Helpful Moment number 209. And we're going to talk about being the present today. But I first want to welcome in Mr. Brian Devine from CafeFuel and Top Line Management. How are you doing this afternoon, Brian?
I am doing well, thank you. How about you, Richard?
Good, good. So
Good.
we're going to do a little dedication of this 209 today. A good friend of National Restaurant Consultants and one of our clients passed away this morning. He was a former University of Southern California football player, extremely accomplished business person, a good businessman, a great person. His name was Kevin Bruce. He played for USC, I believe, in the 60s, if you wanted to look that up. And Kevin is all about the topic of being the present, being the present. And a couple things that I kind of want to share with everybody today in terms of being in the present, I think really reflect a lot of what we have in terms of our business. And our business is about being in the present, but there's things you can control what you can control. And I'm going to just kind of talk a little bit about that. And that is, one, you can control your attitude. Mm-hmm. You can control your effort, your mindset, your work ethic. You can control your health and wellness to a degree, for sure. Your time, your words, your energy, your responses, the space around you, and most importantly, your choices. And if you think about that, and I think about, and we all have people that we have fond memories of and fond acquaintances that you lose in life, but you do control what you are and being in the present. And it's a good thing to remind ourselves in terms of how we're managing our businesses, of being in the present, and realizing that our staff, they all have things that are going on in and around them in the present as well. And our guests, and as we market, as we view, as we look towards what's going on in the world, we have to manage things in the present. And while I'm not trying to be a downer today, I want to be on the up. I want to be an up with the energy, because I can tell you this gentleman that we lost today was an outstanding individual, and he fought the good fight, but he was always about energy. He was always about being in the present and always about being mindful. And so I want to share those pieces of wisdom with you today as we memorialize a little bit about Mr. Kevin Bruce, and I wanted to pay tribute to him today. But be mindful, be in the present. I think that's a good word for marketing, isn't it, Brian?
Absolutely. And I don't want to add too much to this today. All I want to say that long ago, I was given the advice that we can control two things in our lives. And number one was our thoughts. Number two was our actions. And not too long ago, I was actually put on the spot and said, can you really control your thoughts? The answer is pretty much no. So you don't even have control over that. But you can control the replacement thought. So if you're having a thought that is negative or not productive, right? We're all going to have negative thoughts, but if it's not productive, then you can replace the thought with something else. And that replacement thought can help control your actions. And your actions help control your emotions. And so when we talk about being mindful, being in the present, that's really what we're talking about, right? That we are emotional creatures, and there's not a whole lot we can do about that. But as long as we're aware of what is happening, then we can make better choices. And I think that is the true thing that Richard said, is those choices. We do have control over that. So that's all I wanted to add for today.
Well, and I'll close with this, because I had this, and this came from a gentleman I also know. His name is Jason McCann, and I'll give him the credit. He's the CEO of a company called Very Office, and he's created this variation of office work, and he's a fellow graduate of mine at the Hilton College of Global Hospitality Leadership at the University of Houston. Happened to see him last weekend, and I saw something that he posted today in terms of, and I'm quoting him, "I challenge you to continue to remain calm, present, and grateful. Continue to choose hope over fear, love over hate, joy over regret, give forgiveness when possible, and to find the good in others." So today is all about reflection, and a reflection on a very great person and a dedication to Mr. Kevin Bruce. So anyway, that's it for the NRC Helpful Moment today. And so long. Bye for now, everyone.